reason that we're able to fly out here with anybody who's on oxygen or needs oxygen is because of Dave and because of Lincare. Lincare provides the oxygen bottles. We've only got one World War II veteran on oxygen today, but like I said, on most flights we have 4, 5, or 6, if not more. And if it wasn't for Lincare and for Dave doing what they do, we basically, 1 week before the flight, I sent him an email. Actually, about 12 hours before the flight, I sent him an email. Right, Miss Labhart? Miss Labhart's been looking for her paperwork from me for like 8 weeks. Where is that paperwork? Where is that paperwork? But about 12 hours before the flight, I emailed Dave and tell him, hey, here's our oxygen prescriptions. Here's how many we've got going on. Next thing you know, whenever we show up at the airport, he's there, and there's this 30 oxygen bottles waiting there for us. So I just wanted to thank one more time. How many flights have you met? Probably
350.
350 flights that he meets. He's not paid, he's volunteer. He's got his family involved. His son does it. His wife helps him. They drive to Reagan Airport. They drive to Baltimore. They drive to Dulles, which is not close. They now bring us waters and ice waters and everything else we need. They come back to the hotel at night and bring us more oxygen. Tomorrow morning there'll be more oxygen for us. He charges our concentrators while we're here. It's just awesome what this man does for us and many, 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 many more honor flights that come in every day. So one more round of applause.
Thank you. I'd like to just take a minute and explain why I do all this. A lot of times I've told veterans that they're heroes, and in our hearts, they are. And many times the veterans have said, no, we're not the heroes. The 408,000 that died during the war, they're the real heroes. Well, I respectfully disagree with that. They certainly are. The 408,000 who passed to their reward certainly are heroes. How many of you are veterans? Raise your hand. Guardians as well. If you are a veteran of the service, please raise your hand. Okay? Most of you. If you're a veteran, how many of you raised your hand and swore an oath? Raise your hand if you raised your hand and swore an oath. Keep your hand up if you went where they ordered you to go. Keep your hand up if whether you went to the place where you wanted to go or a place you didn't want to go, you still went there. Keep your hand up. That's the definition of a hero. You can put your hands down now. And that's why you prevailed during the war. That's why our military continues to prevail. And that's why all of you are heroes. So I'd like to call for one more round of applause.